Boron is a very important micronutrient for avocados. It's critical for tree growth, flowering, pollination and fruit set. Avocados need more boron than most other crops. However, there is a fine line between deficiency and toxicity, especially in light soils. Boron toxicity can cause serious problems in avocados, which can lead to substantial losses in revenue, so it's important to get it right. Boron leaches easily from the root zone, so it's essential to choose appropriate application intervals to maintain correct levels throughout the season. Best practice resource on Avocados Australia Limited's website includes a worksheet to accurately calculate rates and timing intervals for boron application in your orchard. If in doubt, always seek expert advice. There are many symptoms associated with boron deficiency and toxicity. Deficiency symptoms include shot hole in leaves, incompletely formed or distorted leaves, distorted, swollen, corky branches, multiple branching at nodes, and hooked fruit. Toxicity symptoms include defoliation, dead margins on older leaves, and large numbers of small dead spots with yellow halos. Toxicity can also cause small, yellow, roundish fruit. The first and most critical step in calculating the correct application rate of boron is to determine the soil texture of the topsoil across your orchard. Each soil texture requires a different boron application rate. You can determine your soil texture via a simple ribbon test. The ribbon test involves taking a small handful of soil, removing any stones, and slowly wetting the soil to make a ball that is moist but not wet or sticky. Gradually press the ribbon between your thumb and forefinger and note how long it extends before breaking. By repeating this several times, you will find that it breaks into consistent lengths. Use the worksheet in the best practice resource to compare typical lengths with associated soil textures. Once you have identified your soil texture, look up the appropriate boron base rate on the worksheet. Refine the base rate using recent leaf and soil analysis results. And again, use the worksheet to calculate the correct amount of boron fertiliser you will need to apply annually. Avocados require a constant supply of boron throughout the year. Boron leaches easily from the soil, so frequent, small applications are recommended. Frequent applications are also important in high rainfall areas. Application rates should typically range from weekly on very sandy soils to every 2 months on clay soils. If using slow-release boron fertiliser, follow the supplier's instructions. Regardless of application frequency, annual monitoring of leaf boron levels is essential to avoid deficiency or toxicity. Boron is taken up through the water stream, so good soil moisture must be maintained. Even if the soil is too dry for a short period, boron supply to the tree will be interrupted and cause deficiency. If soil becomes unavoidably dry after applying boron, postpone further applications until soil moisture has been restored. Boron fertilisers must be applied evenly, and ground application using a calibrated weedicide boom is a convenient way to achieve this. Fertigation is another good method, but ensure that your irrigation system delivers water uniformly across the block. It's important to reduce boron rates to trees affected by Phytophthora root rot. Sick trees take up less nutrients, so continuing normal applications can lead to toxic levels accumulating in the soil. If you suspect toxicity, stop further applications of boron and undertake leaf and soil analysis to confirm levels. If boron toxicity is confirmed, irrigate heavily to leach boron to below the root zone. Collect and remove fallen leaves so the accumulated boron in the leaves cannot return to the soil. Apply lime, dolomite or gypsum to tie up boron into less available forms. Apply extra nitrogen to induce leaf flush in order to dilute the boron within the tree. And avoid pruning, as this will further concentrate boron in the tree. It is essential to be accurate with boron nutrition in avocados. Both rates and application intervals must be carefully calculated for your specific situation. Use the worksheet in the best practice resource to calculate rates and timing, and if in doubt, seek expert advice. Remember, avocados are sensitive to both boron deficiency and toxicity, so calculate rates according to soil texture and recent leaf and soil levels. Apply small amounts of boron fertilisers often. Maintain soil moisture. Don't overreact to minor deficiency symptoms, such as shot hole in leaves. And reduce boron rates on Phytophthora affected trees. Boron nutrition is more complex than other nutrients, so it's critical to get it right.